My name is Nicole. Nicole Michelle Cordero. I am the middle of 5. My father's got 2 sons from his first marriage, and then he has 2 more sons born after me. I grew up in Cicero, Illinois, and I went to school at Morton East High School. My first example of somebody being physically active is definitely my mom. She was training for marathons since I was a young kid, and I remember waking up early and it being a treat to be able to run long distances with her at like 6 in the morning, and I was a kid. So I would run then, got involved in sports. We grew up in an abusive household, and a lot of times my father wasn't there. But when he was there, everyone was scared. And my mom is kind of like old school Latina mom. It was always about, serving my pops no matter how much of a jerk he was being, and making sure we were being good no matter how much of an animal this guy was being. So all of that to say that when my mom got up to run, I saw her in a different light, because then she was a beast, I started volleyball in grammar school because I didn't want to go home because my dad was mean, and so then when I just started doing all the sports. I played basketball, volleyball, soccer, I ran cross country. I did every single thing I could do almost year round, club volleyball, club soccer, because I didn't want to go home. So yeah, a lot of my reason for being physically active was maybe an escape. It was an escape, it seemed like a healthy distraction. I didn't know it at the time because I was really young, but I was good at it. I was varsity in high school and went on to run in college, got to walk onto the U of I cross country team. It wasn't until a couple of mental breakdowns in college where I got into yoga. Get really familiar with your story so that you can tell yourself your story every morning. Your why. Why are you waking up? Why are you doing the activity that you're doing? How does it make you feel? So that you can lap it up, you can enjoy it. Once you do get up and make that run or practice that sequence, you can lay back and enjoy the happy ending of that story, enjoy the reward more fully, because you know from beginning to end why you're there and that you're in charge. A lot of the language I use to describe being fit and healthy is kind of yoga language. So when I'm teaching, what I'm trying to do in the person is not make them stronger or more flexible, but increase their range of motion. I think even if you're the most fit athlete in the world, a lot of times you can push yourself to injury if you don't maintain balance and full range of whatever muscles you rely on for your sport. So for me, the definition of being truly fit and healthy is having your full range of motion, being able to access your fullest potential at any given moment. Not just use those big muscles for the same activity, but having versatility. You can find me, where can you find me? Mostly online, because I tend to move around a lot. There's a website, there's www.bychicago.com. That's BY Chicago. The BY stands for Big Yoga. And that's what all of this journey has turned into. It's turned into this traveling, ever-present yoga class that's accessible for everyone, but right now mostly online, Instagram, website,